morning, my friends, and welcome to our Bible sharing this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. May the Lord bless you, keep you, and protect you always. Today, let us continue Luke chapter 24, the famous Luke chapter 24, beginning with the story of the two disciples, distraught, heartbroken, on the road to Emmaus, and after their encounter with Jesus Christ, changed, transformed completely, and returned to Jerusalem to share with their companions, especially with the 11, about their experience on the road of Emmaus. And so the story continues with Luke 24 today. While they were still sharing the story, suddenly Jesus appeared amidst of them. And the first word he spoke to them is Shalom, Shalom, peace be with you. What a sweet phrase, sweet word, Shalom. Especially in the middle of their perplexion, their fear, their shock, and their frightening experience just a few days ago in their lives. Jesus said in John 14:27, I give you the peace that this world cannot give. Yes, the peace that this world could not give is God Himself. And only God, only Jesus Christ can guarantee us that peace that will last forever. In the present time, all of us living in a kind of frightening and worrying experience also with this kind of pandemic and virus spreading all over the globe. We are living indeed in many ways fear and in worries and in shock. But there are a few verses that I pick out for you today that can cheer us up and that can assure us and bring us the peace inside our souls. For example, be still and know that I am God. That is in Psalm 46, verses 10. If God is for us, who can be against us? God is for us. Who can be against us? That is Romans chapter 8, 31. Who is he that even the sea and the storm obey him? That is Matthew chapter 8, 27. One of my favorites. For the one that is in us or in you is bigger than the one that is in the world. 1 John 4:4. So be not afraid. Shalom, peace be with you. And when they saw Jesus, probably it's too good to be true for them, they were even more terrified. They were even more scared. But Jesus continued and assured them and console them. Why are you frightened? Why do doubts arise in your hearts? He said to them, look at my hands and my feet here, and see that it is I myself. To look and see God in the midst of our fear is the key here. the key word here. To look for God, to turn back to God, and to turn our face to God. That is what Jonah has done when he was sinking into the bottom of the sea, and when he was in the belly of the fish. He said in his book, "When I had lost all hope, I turned my face, I turned my thoughts once more to the Lord." Normally we do the opposite way. We run away, we find all sort of solution, we try everything, we try everybody, and finally if things not working out, then we often say to each other, probably right now the best thing we can do is to pray. But actually we should do the reverse process. We should pray first, and we should turn our face toward God and His mercy and His love for us firsthand. Touch and see. Look at God. Turn our face toward God once more time. That is the strategy. Taste and see the goodness of the Lord. Psalm 34 verses 8. And in Romans, St. Paul shared with us the ability to see the presence of God in our lives. A very important ability. Because God grants us that mind, that common sense to discover His presence in our life. God's invisible qualities, His eternal power and divine nature had been clearly seen in the creation. Romans 1:20. So that's the sharing that we can have with each other today. Just one final remark. Some remark of Jesus about ghosts. Because some of us might question whether ghosts exist or not. According to the word of Jesus today, yes, they are. They are real and they exist. But they don't have flesh and bones. And consequently, they cannot eat and enjoy food. But when we will be resurrected with Jesus, when we will see Him once again, we will be like Him. And of course, we still be able to enjoy fish and chip like Jesus in Luke chapter 24 today. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. May the Lord bless you and may you have a wonderful day.